왜 난 말을 뭐해 왜 그렇게 I'm so beautiful without you. Now my skin glows and it shines like blue. I'm pretty without you. Pretty without you. Pretty without you. Pretty without you. I get my beauty sleep without you. No more nicotine turning my head.